Hello, 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 hello. Hey guys, I am Lady Vasori, and this is a Conjure class for Banishing. All about Banishing tonight. Okay? In this course, I will be breaking down all of the basics of banishing work. I will also be dropping some gems and a couple of rituals that you can do, as well as some great books to have at the end of the video. I also have some things that you can purchase, and you can also do this particular work as well. Okay? Now, what I do is I would suggest you grabbing a pen and some paper to jot down notes as you see fit. If it resonates, always write it down. This class is packed full of gems to help you on your spiritual path. It will always help you. I ask that you please do not share the link to my classes with anyone. I do offer a lot of free knowledge on my YouTube channel, but with my Conjure classes, it absolutely takes hours to do the research. I research with books, I research with videos and spirit downloads. So this is why it is a paid class, because it's packed full of gems and everything you can do to do the work. Again, do not share this private link with anyone who has not paid for this course. This link is just for you. Just for you. Spirit sees everything. Now, if you haven't done so, I want you to grab some paper, a nice writing pen, and take notes. This video will be a wealth of knowledge for anyone just entering the craft. All right? Got my water. Now I'm gonna give you guys a couple of minutes to grab the items you need, be it some paper, pen, water, snacks. Go ahead and grab it. I'll be starting in a couple of minutes. All right. In a couple of minutes. All right. Guys, let's get started. Let's go ahead and get started with this Conjure class for Banishing. Okay? First off, are you having problems with pesky, unwanted energy in your home? That's a question. Ask yourself that. Sometimes we can live with the dead, sometimes we can't. So it's the same with ex-lovers as well. Are they helping you or are they harming you? If it's the latter, it's time to kick them to the curb. Get rid of that unwanted ass energy. Cut the cord. Whether your problem is ghosts or unwanted energies in your home or an ex, banishing is the best way to keep them out of your life if you're ready to get rid of it. A personalized banishing ritual with ass-kicking banishing oil, herbs and oils is best performed on the waning moon. The waning moon. Think of it like this. The waning moon undoes things. It banishes things. It puts things into reverse or decreases things. Hence, the best time for banishing something or someone from your life is the waning moon. All right. You also want to learn how to make your own banishing oil and apply it to a ritual, or you can purchase my exclusive banishing oil available on my site. This is my exclusive banishing oil. Okay. This is it. And you can purchase this on my site, visionsbyvasori.com, or you can totally make your own. But first, let's talk about what is banishing and what is a banishing ritual. All right? My thing, I'm sorry, y'all. When someone says they are performing a banishing ritual, it means that they want to eradicate, they want to annihilate something from their lives. That's what it means. Completely getting rid of it. Not going back to it anymore. You're completely done. You don't want to see it anymore. Banishing rituals are often cast to remove negative energy and entities from our homes and our lives, as well as to cut someone out of our lives completely. All right? Sometimes a banishing is totally necessary to get rid of someone who is causing harm to us personally, or our property, or our loved ones, our coven kids, me, okay? Some may say banishing another human being is wrong or morally incorrect, but I beg to differ. I'm a hoodoo baby. I'm not love and light. To me, it's simply protection. Protecting you, protecting your aura, protecting everything about you, okay? How you perform a banishing ritual is entirely up to you, though. It's whatever that resonates with you and your purpose. There are truly many ways to get rid of someone or something. My first tip is this: use what you have on hand. Please don't go out and spend a ton of money on this fancy type of work. Okay, sometimes ingredients as simple as a handful of salt, black salt, and a black candle is enough to remove a person or thing from your life. All right. What happens if a banishing doesn't work, though? If a banishing ritual doesn't work, the one that you did, it doesn't seem to work, you're going to try something else and on a different day. Don't forget to raise enough energy during the ritual. Very, 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 very pertinent in the work. Raising your energy to push your intentions into the ether. And you have to believe in yourself. In addition, you want to consider whether a banishing is actually necessary as well too. Because sometimes we overthink things. We may need to cast a different type of spell, like a cord cutting. I do those. Like a binding. I do not do those because I don't think binding someone to you helps. Or hex breaking may even be required. I do hex breaking work. Powerful banishing herbs. Having a problem with ghosts, negative entities, someone who is intruding or stalking. It's time to stock up on at least one of these banishing herbs, though 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is way better. All right. These herbs, you can find them in your backyard. You can go to a local forest and do it yourself. Grocery stores, online, or nearby metaphysical stores. And I have most of these in stock as well on my site. We're going to talk about number 1, thorns. While not technically an herb, thorns from nearly any plant or tree work wonders as banishing herbs and as an ingredient in banishing in a ritual, okay? The thorn serves as a protective weapon, pricking any intruder, be it a spirit or a person. Trees with thorns include these. I'm going to give you a couple. Honey locust, hawthorn, black locust, and American plum all have thorns. Plants and shrubs with thorns include, of course, roses. That's easy to attain. Firethorn, blackberries, easy to attain where I live. Raspberries and cacti or cactus. You also want to use heavy gloves and caution when removing thorns or spines from a plant or a tree. Number 2, garlic. Now this here is a garlic herbal floor wash. It's a bath and floor wash that I have available on my site. It smells just like garlic too. And this here is used for banishing work as well. You can pour some in your in a bucket with some water and wipe down your walls, or you could pour some in your bath when you're doing a spiritual bath as well. And this is for banishing. Did you ever wonder why garlic is used to ward off vampires in the movies? Have you ever wondered that? Now, garlic has been used for centuries in exorcisms of many kinds, from ghosts to illness. Its cleansing and protective qualities make it one of the best banishing herbs to get rid of ghosts and ex-lovers. Okay? Next, we're going to talk about pepper. Pepper. When you have too much pepper, what do? You sneeze, right? You can think of pepper as a powerful banishing herb in this way. You can sprinkle regular black pepper. You could sprinkle a ton of pepper in a circle around your house, gem dropped, and it will drive away negative entities. Okay? Pepper essential oil is great to use as well. And peppers is used in hoodoo recipes like hot foot powder. And this is hot foot powder, which I offer on my site as well. And this here is used to send an enemy far away. Far, far away. And this is hot foot powder. Very potent. It's great for track work as well. Come get you some. It is, again, used to send an enemy far, far away. Now, pepper's magical associations include the element of fire, which serves to inflame any ritual. It's part of the ritual to inflame. Now, this herb has been used for centuries in warding off the evil and the evil eye. So that is all about pepper. Number 4 is sage. Most people, and this is sage leaf, most people know white sage is probably the most powerful banishing herb to use in your house. Now, it clears out negative energy and entities with ease. But sage smudging alone will not work to banish a ghost or a person from your home and life forever. It does not work that way. Measures must be taken to keep them away for good. This is why a banishing oil and ritual are crucial. You want to cleanse, you want to bless, and protect. Those are the 3 triple threats. Cleanse, bless, and protect. Now, right now, we're going to talk about a couple of sage options that I have. This one is sage leaf. It's for all the intents that is for banishing, protection, healing, deeper wisdom, and prosperity. This is loose leaf sage. I sell this on my site. It smells like sage. Looks like that. Okay, and you can burn this in a ritual take it and put it in a cauldron and with a charcoal disc and burn and let it smolder. And these are some sage bundles that I offer on my site as well. This one here is cedar sage smudge stick. And you always get a Palo Santo stick with my bundles. So this is the sage. And that's cedar sage with a Palo Santo stick. I also have pulled white sage and rose petal. Okay. I pulled pine smudge stick. Available on my site. All of these. I have plenty more. I just pulled 5 though. This one is desert sage. And the intent behind it is on my site as well, if you want to go over what it is used for, the intent. And this one here is white sage dipped with dragon's blood. Okay. So those are 5 ones that I sell on my site. Available for purchase. And I have a lot more. It's yerba sage, blue sage. There's so many different ones I sell. All right. So getting back into sage. Sage is great for banishing work when you include it with a banishing oil. Now, next one we're going to talk about is rue. Rue is one of my favorite banishing herbs because it packs a real punch. Baby, it packs a punch. Its cleansing properties go beyond cleansing. Rue is powerful for warding negative spirits and energies. Grow it in your garden to have quick access to it. Be aware though, the smell is very pungent, but I believe that's part of the why of the way it works so well. In addition, rue sometimes causes skin irritation too for some people. So test it on your skin before using it in a bath or other topical uses. Just a word of warning. Rue in a bath banishes any spirit attachments too. Moreover, adding rue to any spray, and this is my rue spray, floor wash or floor sweep banishes negativity from the ground up. And that is a rue. Rue. And this is a rue spray that I sell on my site, or rue cologne. And it is very strong. It has a unique smell too. All right. Next up is salt. Salt, easy. Salt is always used in banishing removal work. I can say this, and it's wrong for me to do it, but I see other workers do this, which I'm like, insane. But using salt for prosperity work. Salt in prosperity altar, salt is used for, in my mind, to remove, to banish, to get rid of. So I would never use salt in prosperity work. And I see a lot of people do that. But for me, in my walk, I do not use salt in prosperity work. But salt in banishing work is so great. Salt isn't necessarily, and I always have to turn this up, an herb, but it is it's in everybody's herbal cabinet for many magical reasons. It's one of my most used banishing herbs. Salt is purifying but also protective. Okay? It absorbs negative energy when sprinkled over thresholds or your altar. Banishing. And added to the bath, it cleanses your aura and it literally strips away negativity. Salt's protective powers make it an essential ingredient in protection and banishing spells. This here is black salt that I sell on my site. Next, we're going to talk about chilies and cayenne peppers. Truthfully, any spicy or hot herb has banishing properties. This includes chilies and cayenne peppers, of which most people have right in their kitchen cabinets. Now, I found these at the Korean grocery stores. Chili or cayenne pepper can be added to hot foot powder to send an enemy far away. You can add it to your home protection powders and sprinkle over the threshold of your home. Woo! Powerful. To banish unwanted spirits and enemies. Moreover, you can also add a little chili powder to your bowl of chili to ward off spirits and negativities when you're doing kitchen witchery. Now, we're going to talk about the triple threat banishing ritual for your home. I'm going to give you this particular ritual. Okay? I'm going to give you everything you need to know, everything you need to have on hand, and everything you need to do for this particular triple threat banishing ritual for your home. It is to banish anything out of your home. Now you're thinking, great, all right, I know the best herbs for banishing, but how do I use them in my work? And I'm about to unconfuse you, okay? So I know how banishing rituals seem. So this triple threat banishing ritual I use to keep ghosts and intruders and harmful people away from my home is 3 steps. And I told you earlier: cleansing, blessing, and protecting. All right? Cleansing, blessing, and protecting. Here are a couple of other banishing rituals you can do. Number 1 is smoke cleanse. Smoke cleanse. You can cleanse your house of negative energies with an herbal bundle. The ones I sell, the sage, or you could put together rosemary, cedar, and palo santo, and it is best used for banishing. Cleansing is the first part of the process and should never be skipped. You should never skip cleansing. Now, white sage is extremely effective, which is why Native Americans have used it for years. White sage, sell it on my site. If you can't get a hold of white sage, you can use culinary sage and rosemary, and that also works among other things. Now, while smudging, I want you to chant this following chant. Here we go. You ready? With this sage, I cleanse all negative energy away. Only positive energy can stay. That's the chant. Number 2, you can dip your finger in my exclusive banishing oil and draw a protective symbol on every window and door of your home. And repeat that chant. Whatever symbol you use or sigil you use for your protection is at your discretion. I typically would do a cross, the thorn rune, or a tarot card that represents the banishing intention. Now, other options for protective symbols include personal sigils, the Hamza, the Eye of Horus is great. While blessing the windows and doors, you can also chant this as well. I banish all forces that seek to harm me. Okay? As for me and my house, we are strong and free. For a triple measure of protection, and I know it's packed full, I'm giving it all to you. For a triple measure of protection, you can draw a circle with banishing herbs around your house physically. Now, moving in a clockwise direction, start at your front door and circle your house in a mixture of banishing herbs all around the back, the sides of the house to the front. An example of a banishing herbal mixture is you can put salt, pepper, and garlic powder. But any banishing herbs will work. Salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Following your circle, you're going to bury a thorn in all 4 corners of your property. This creates a barrier of protection around your house. That's one great ritual that I just gave you. I dropped that gem. I'm about to drop some more gems. And this recipe is specifically a potion for you. A witch never tells all her secrets. This is not my potion or my banishing oil. And this is my mother jar. And you could take, this is an old hoodoo thing. You put a stocking with all your herbs. Then pour the oil over. This is my banishing oil. I'm not going to tell you what's in the stocking because that's personal to me, or you can buy mine. Or you can do it yourself, banishing oil. That this is a recipe I'm about to give you. And you may want to write this down, okay? May want to write it down. All right. So, in this do-it-yourself banishing oil, your ingredients are olive oil for a base. Olive oil. You're going to get black pepper, be it essential oils or regular black pepper. Garlic, can be garlic essential oils or regular garlic leaves. Or the skins, the skins that come off of garlic, or garlic powder. You're going to have dried hot peppers with the seeds. Easy to get. You need a jar or a bottle with an airtight lid and some gloves. All right? You can do it, go ahead and put yours in a little bottle, or you can make a big batch and place in your own, like a mason jar. Now, let me say this. If you're just not into making oils, you can purchase my exclusive oils for use in your banishing work, or I sell a lot of different exclusive oils. And it is okay to purchase things needed for work. So making things is not a magical requirement, because not every witch can make oils. Not every witch can do candle work. Not every witch can make potions. I'm just saying. Now, it is very important to wear gloves to protect your skin from pepper oils, which can cause rashes and burning. So that is my disclaimer. You're going to fill, and these are the directions, you're going to fill an airtight jar or a bottle 3/4 of the way with herb mixture. Okay? Equal parts. You're going to pour the olive oil over the herbs almost to the top of the jar or the bottle. Leave about 1/4 inch empty at the top. You're going to close your jar or your bottle with an airtight lid. Make sure it's tight. Shake the bottle. Place it in a dark cabinet. And you should shake the jar or the bottle daily for 2 weeks up to a month. While wearing gloves, once it's done and cured, you're going to strain the herbs or leave some in and rebottle your banishing oil. So how I do mine, personally to me, the herbs that this spell that I gave you is not my own. I don't tell all my secrets, baby. But you're going to shake 2 weeks. Now, once I sold it down to about here, because I go in and make my bottles once you order, I'll refill it back with olive oil, and it just makes it so stronger. Put it back in a room, a dark room, and I start over. Okay? All right. Next spell I'm going to give you. This is a spell called Be Gone Creep. We got some creeps out there, y'all. Creeps. Fucking creeps. And they just cause havoc in your life. You want to get rid of them. They always there, lurking, opping out. Let's get rid of them. And this here is a powerful banishing ritual to get rid of exes. Get rid of them. Let's talk about it. And I know y'all gonna love this, and y'all love that type of work, honey. If it ain't love work, getting rid of an ex work. In addition to using this banishing ritual to keep creepy, intrusive exes away from your home, you also need to protect yourself while out and about. Okay? Protection, crystals, something. Also on a waning moon, is when you will perform this banishing candle ritual. Okay? Waning moon. Now, don't be afraid to add or remove things to fit your needs and your preferences. Create your own spell. I'll just give you the outline. A black candle is best for this particular ritual. You want to dress the candle with one of your banishing oils. You can, once again, wearing gloves. If one of the ingredients was pepper, you can use my banishing oil, create your own. You're going to stick thorns into the candle. Carefully burn a photo or a small piece of paper, petition paper, with the ex's name on it while repeating a banishing spell chant. Once the candle is burned out, I want you to gather up all the remnants of the banishing ritual and bury them off of your property. Then say, "It is done," and never return to it or look back at the work. All right? That is a gem that I just gave you guys. What you think about that one? That is a great ritual to get rid of an ex. Get rid of them. Y'all, I'm trying not to eat on this video. And I'm not. I'm going to be professional, okay? All right. I'm going to give you another ritual. Because you pay for this particular Conjure class, y'all, I'm giving you a lot of gems because you paid for it. All right? Again, another ritual I'm going to give you is called a potent banishing illness ritual. We all get sick. We all feel down sometimes if it's sick in the mind or in your body. We want to get rid of that illness. You want to keep yourself clean. Now, this is a powerful healing spell. And when performed with that purpose of healing, a removal of illness, you will love this spell. If you are struggling with a chronic infection or illness and need a boost of magic to heal yourself, I want you to try this particular spell. Now, banishing illness, this is a powerful healing ritual. I want to give you a disclaimer. This powerful healing ritual should not replace the advice or treatment of a licensed healthcare provider. Now, please seek medical attention first, then proceed with the ritual in conjunction with medical treatment. You must also take care of yourself for this ritual to work. You got to take care of your body, your shell. That means eating your fruits, eating your veggies, lean proteins, healthy fats. You need to get enough sleep, de-stress, drink enough water, exercising, walking. Because the universe, gods, goddesses, ancestors won't grant healing if you aren't making a full physical attempt to heal yourself. This is similar to doing a ritual for a new job, but never applying for any jobs and expecting one to just magically fall in your lap. Magic doesn't work that way. Faith over works is dead. Now, what to do with this particular ritual? The timing is best used waning or the new moon. The intention is banishing illness or infection in the body and disparity from the mind and spirit. Now, here are the supplies you're going to need. You're going to need a banishing oil. You can use your own or purchase mine. You're going to need herbs such as rosemary, basil, and ground pepper. And infused in the oil for added effect. Some stones, you're going to need black tourmaline. You're going to need obsidian and desert rose. Those are some stones. You're going to need a black chime candle. You're going to need an athame or a knife. Or you can use a pen. I use bamboo sticks for scribing on my candles. You could use that with that pointy end. This is great to use too. And you're going to need a candle holder or a plate. And some matches, of course. Now the work, what you're going to do first, you're going to carve banishing sigils into the black candle. Anoint the candle from bottom to top with the banishing oil. Remember, as you do this too, wear gloves if you need to, because it's a pepper, just in case. As you do this, I want you to envision your illness as a black particle in your body. If there's a specific spot in your body that the illness is affecting, I want you to visualize the black particles in this particular spot. Next, roll the oil candle in the 3 loose leaf herbs, the rosemary, the basil, and the ground pepper. And as you do this, I want you to visualize those black particles beginning to break apart into smaller pieces. It's breaking apart. It's releasing you. Visualize that. Place the candle in the candle holder, and then you're going to light it. You're going to place the 3 stones around the candle. Now you're going to repeat this chant 3, 5, 7, or 13 times. Whatever number you resonate with. 3, 5, 7, or 13. And you're going to state this. As the fire burns, it shall burn away the illness in my body. Let it burn bright and strong until the illness no longer comes. You can feel free to change the wording to fit your needs. The most important thing is to really feel the words you speak. Visualize the black particles disintegrating and leaving your body, never to return. Let the candle burn out on its own, and then once it's burned out, I want you to gather the remnants in a bag. And I want you to burn away the illness for good. That's what it represents. You can burn it in a cauldron at night or in a bonfire in your backyard. Now, what I'm going to do in this Conjure class is give you a list of banishing herbs that are used in work. You may want to write these down as well. Okay? Kind of slow it down. Write these down. Great banishing herbs. You have angelica, basil, oak, onion, broom, pine, black pepper, rosemary, cedar, rowan, cumin, rue, dragon's blood. You have sage, fleabane, salt, garlic, thistle, hot pepper, thorns, lilac, wolf's bane, mandrake, and yarrow, just to name a few. Now we talked about, and I gave you all of the some of the banishing herbs that you can use in work. You got that down pat. Next, I'm gonna give you a couple of books. Now, some good books that I'm going to show you. They are used to learn about herbs and how to use them in oils. Those are the books that I pulled for you. I have 5, 6 different books to show you. And these are not sponsored, honey. I'm doing this because these are my top reads. If I go look for a particular oil or a particular herb, these are the books that I probably will grab first. All right? Let's see. Let's talk about these books right quick, guys. Magical blends. This is over 120 blends for powerful spells. Magical blends. All these books I do sell on my site as well. And this book is by Electra Valencia. Let's see. I'm going to talk about the books a little bit. This is all about magical oils or magical blends. Let's see. This is a hex and curse breaker oil. You can use a few drops of this oil in your bath water. However, it is more used on curse and hex breaker candles or burned on a charcoal block. I do dress candles as well for purchase. 7-day candles, and send them out to you. This, if you feel you have a very bad luck, do this for a week each night on the waning moon. 3 drops of bay, 3 drops of dragon's blood, 3 drops of hyssop, 9 drops of lemongrass or lemon, 9 drops of sandalwood, and 30 milliliters of olive oil. Now guys, gem I'm about to give you, you see where it says drops? I told you you can use all essential oils. You can also substitute essential oils for the herb. So where it says 9 drops lemongrass or lemon, you could put lemongrass herb in the mixture and still create a powerful recipe for hex and curse breaking. That goes for all recipes. Let's see. Banishing oil. Banishing oil is used to banish unwanted things from your life. It can be from negativity, a person, to a bad habit. Although it can banish entities, if the problem is big, then exorcism oil may be needed. Add a few drops to your bath water to get rid of negativity, to release energy cords, anger, addictions, and so forth. It is a milder version of hot foot powder to get someone away from you. Use sparingly when adding to a bath. Alright? It gives you how to make it right here. And if you turn the page, it gives you banishing negativity, a bath, as well as a blockage recipe to block. All right, so this book here is Magical Blends. This is the first book I'm going to show you. Another book, and because banishing to me is all about protection. This is a protection spells and charms by Jade. This is my own personal copy. And this one right here is to banish illness right here. Just to name one. Burn a black candle, anoint it with banishing oil, and burn banishing incense. Concentrate on removing whatever the health problem may be by saying, as this candle burns, so the illness turns. Melt it like this wax, cut like with an axe. Remove and banished, all disabilities vanished. As my word you see, radiant health, blessed be. You're going to let the candle burn and then bury the ashes from incense and any leftover wax. Always bury it away from your home. This is a great book, and it's for protection, spells, and charms by Jade. Another one would be this one here is the Magical Rituals for Protection by Donna Rose. This is my own personal copy. It gives you uncrossing baths, 4 sprigs of rosemary, 3 ounces of juniper, 2 bay leaves, and 1 ounce of mugwort. Soak all ingredients overnight. Place by a window where light of the sun will hit ingredients in the morning. Take bath shortly after. Okay? Great book. It gives you different herbs. And I'm going to do a class on protection as well. Pack full. It gives you recipes. Okay. And this one here is Magical Rituals for Protection by Donna Rose. Another one I'm going to show you is one of my favorites. It's Papa Jim's Herbal Magical Workbook. Okay. I sell this particular one on my site. We're just going to turn to a page. Let's see. It gives you unhexing and jinx removing. Take African bird pepper. Throw this herb in a person's yard to cause him or her problems. See? Yeah, pepper. Great book. Full of hoodoo herbs. This one here is great. This one here is another personal favorite of mine. It is Helping Yourself with Magical Oils A through D. These are my notes. Cast off evil. To overcome evil, use this oil. It's cast off evil oil. Anoint a protection prayer or write the Lord's Prayer on paper and anoint it. Read it and place it in your purse or wallet. Carry it at all times. That is a ritual, and that's what it gives you. Y'all can see that. Some more. Okay. Last but not least, believe it or not, Wiccan-based Scott Cunningham's Book of Herbalism. I grabbed the wrong book, y'all. Hold, please. So, Magical Herbalism. This is the book, Magical Herbalism by Scott Cunningham. Is a great book to learn about herbs in general. Just herbs. It's not going to too much because this Wiccan is all about love and light. It's all about herbs and learning them, regardless of if it's for banishing work, love work, money work, prosperity work. I don't care. You need to learn herbs. And because in hoodoo or in the walk, herbs are very, very important in your work. They're very powerful, very important. They were put here for us to use them in works. Okay? This is a great book to have. Even though it's Wiccan based, Magical Herbalism. All right? So, guys, what do you think? This is a conjure class, honey. Banishing things from you will be a part of the work. It's a releasing for me. It's a removal for me. So banishing doesn't necessarily have to be to hurt someone or inflict pain to someone. Just releasing them from you. Think of it like that. Okay? Anytime you deal with banishing work, just think of it just releasing you from stress, you want peace, balance, and a correct mood in your life. This concludes the Conjure class. You can place comments in the chat if you have any questions for me or others who have purchased this class. You can also speak and talk about any rituals you will do, and you can also chat with other spiritualists, other witches as well. Please make sure you stick to the topic of the course, which is banishing, okay, and removal. This link is a private link to all who have purchased. Other Conjure classes are available as well. I dive in, give you a lot of rituals, give you a lot of work, give you a lot of information. Purchase them all to learn more and educate yourself on things you probably or may have not known. I hope you enjoyed. It was packed full of information. Guys, thank you so much for purchasing this class. If you need anything, of course, visionsbyvasori.com. It is linked in the bio. As always, love you guys and blowing blessings your way.